Hi, welcome to another episode of Coffee Sessions with Pink and Queen.
Many of you have asked us what CPF Accrued Interest is and how it affects your HDB cash proceeds when you decide to sell your flat.
Without further ado, let's get started.
What is CPF Accrued Interest? Accrued interest is the interest amount that you would have earned if your CPF savings had not been withdrawn for housing. The interest is computed on the CPF principal amount withdrawn for housing on a monthly basis and is compounded yearly. The CPF accrued interest is currently at 2.5%.
By taking out money from our ordinary account to pay for our homes today, we are essentially borrowing from our retirement funds in the future. To safeguard our retirement, we will need to refund our CPF OA with the principal amount used, the monthly installments used for our mortgage payments, and the accrued interest or the interest we would have received on the principal and monthly installments compounded at 2.5% per annum.
What most people don't know is that your accrued interest could erode your capital gains. Let us do a case study to illustrate this point.
Mr. and Mrs. Tan bought a resale flat at $400,000 8 years ago, and they used $200,000 from their CPF OA. Now let's work out what the accrued interest will be in the next few years.
At the 8th year, the accrued interest will amount to $48,000. In order to break even, Mr. and Mrs. Tan will have to sell their flat at a minimum of $448,000.
At this point, we have to note that this does not take into account the 2.6% in yearly interest that they have been paying on the loan amount.
They will also have to continue racking up more in total accrued interest the longer they keep their flat. In addition, HDB prices have come down significantly since 2013, and based on today's current market trend, it is unlikely that Mr. and Mrs. Tan will be able to sell their flat at $448,000.
So what happens?
Okay, the CPF accrued interest would eat into their cash proceeds from the sale of their flat, resulting in a negative sale.
And what can be done about this?
For those who have just started paying off your loan, to lessen the impact of how much you need to refund into your CPF OA, you can consider paying part of your down payment or monthly installments in cash.
You can also choose to purchase a less costly home rather than borrow more from your retirement to fund a home that you're unable to afford.
This would have two main benefits on your retirement plans.
Firstly, it will lower the amount we will have to refund into our CPF OA.
Secondly, the funds we would have used to pay for our homes will remain in our CPF accounts, paying us an interest of 2.5% rather than incurring an interest of 2.5%.
For those of you who are in the same situation as Mr. and Mrs. Tan, here's what you can consider.
Number 1. Decide to hold on to your flat for the long term. But do note that while you do so, your accrued interest will only keep increasing even after you fully pay off your loan, as it is compounded yearly.
Number 2. Proceed with selling to reset the accrued interest.
Well, this is the type of issue that needs careful consideration from knowledgeable property consultants. We provide free consultation for those who want to make changes to their property portfolio. Do reach out to us.
Do remember to like and share our video. Thanks for watching.